Yo, Mills, what's the deal, man? Yo, peep game, man. I want to reflect more on what happened last night with Devin Haney, right? People get the shit fucked up, man. Like, you just not supposed to get hit in a boxing match. Like, you just supposed to walk in that match from 1 to 12, flawless victory, and walk about that motherfucker. What, babies? What, babies? What? You just supposed to walk in that motherfucker from round 1 to 12 unblemished. Like, people just, it's like they look for shit to nitpick at. Exposed. The dude put on a dominant performance last night, man. The kid looked sharp. Oh, he ain't got no power. He ain't got no power. As it, like, look, you're gonna have what, babies? You're gonna have fighters who are prolific power punchers, but have limited boxing skills. You're gonna have fighters who are prolific boxers, but have limited punching power. Haney and Shakur Stevenson fall up under that category. And I think it's a little ridiculous that y'all would sit here and try to say that he's gonna get dogged by somebody who has a bigger punch than him. You dig? Last night, Jorge Linares clearly was the bigger puncher out of the two, and he got beat at least 8 rounds. I know, Boxing Wave said he had a 75. I'm not mad at that neither, but I gave Linares the last 3 rounds and I think the 4th. The kid is incredible, man. He gets busy. There's certain things he could work on, but what is it to work on? I think people's game plan is gonna be different. If people's game plan varies from fight to fight. So he's not gonna sit there and fight a Teofimo Lopez like he would fight a Jorge Linares. ¿Qué pasó, baby? No. He's not gonna fight Jorge Linares the same way he would fight a Teofimo Lopez or Ryan Garcia. If this was the Jorge Linares from the Lomachenko fight, he wouldn't have fought him like that, the way that he fought him last night. Your game plan varies from fight to fight. So do I think he was exposed? No. I think he went in there, he fit, he dared to be great. And that's another thing, man. Y'all don't want no boring fight. Nobody wants a boring, oh, that shit was boring. You don't want to see nobody set traps from the outside and use lateral movement and just really use up all the real estate in the ring. Y'all don't want to see that. But when he goes in and he fights off of the front foot and he pays a certain consequence for it, now he's exposed. Now he can't be the Teofimo Lopez. It's just no winning with a lot of you cats, man. This shit is annoying. He dared to be great last night. He wanted to put, I'm not a boring fighter. I want to entertain the crowd. And he pressed the action a lot. And he was, there was some nice exchanges in that fight, some really good exchanges. Does that mean he's exposed because he got clipped in those exchanges? No, it just means fighting in the pocket just isn't his strong suit. It's not his strong suit. Jorge Linares is a veteran. Jorge Linares is a 3-division world champion. I don't know what makes y'all think he was just gonna go in here. I never thought he was gonna knock Jorge Linares out. Even off of an injury, you're supposed to step on Gamboa. You're supposed to step on a Gamboa. Couldn't do that. So you know what time it is with him, and that's all right. That's all right. You do not need to be knocked. You don't need to knock everybody out. With his skill set, with his timing, with his speed, he's gonna knock out some top contenders even as he moves up in weight, because it won't be from the power of the shot. It'll be just the shot that they won't see coming. But he's not, don't expect him to have a 50% KO ratio as he starts to go through, move through the rankings and move up in weight. It's just not gonna happen, and that's okay. Y'all use this word exposed entirely too much, and it's aggravating. You put on a great performance last night, and he got caught putting on that great performance, giving y'all a show. And when he gets caught, oh man, he need to do this, you know, he got exposed. No. Oh my God. But that brings me to my next issue. Is he ready for Teofimo Lopez and the Lomachenko? And I think he's ready for Teofimo. I do, even though I'd edge Teofimo. Now the thing is, he's not gonna catch I don't think Teofimo will have to work harder to clip him with the type of shot that Jorge Linares clipped him with, because Teofimo's reflexes are sharper because of his age. He's younger. He's the fresher fighter. Linares didn't fight like he did like Lomachenko, where, you know, it's a lot of upper body movement and shit and slipping. It wasn't none of that. It was the high guard. Teofimo moves his head. He keeps his head on a swivel. So he's not gonna fight Teofimo like that. He's not gonna fight Teofimo in the clinch like that and press the action. He will work off the back foot that entire fight against Teofimo Lopez. He will. But the thing is, I think I said it on this channel before, I can't get past, Teofimo has the best catch and shoot counter in the game. I don't think nobody catches and shoots better than Teofimo Lopez. And I think, you know, because I think that will be, he's, you know, even on the outside, Linares was catching a lot of those shots. A lot of those left hooks were getting, you know, he was catching them. He was catching them. I don't know if Kenny, at mid-distance and long distance, he was catching those shots. Teofimo's gonna launch that shot back. He's gonna launch an uppercut off of that. He's gonna launch a straight off of that. He's gonna launch a short right hook off of that. He has impeccable vocabulary with the catch and shoot counter. And I think he will eventually catch, he'd catch Devin Haney with those shots. And Teofimo Lopez's footwork is nice. He showed a lot in that Lomachenko fight. He showed a lot. I forget who he fought. He was an undercard, but I forget who he fought. And he was just really trying to show off his boxing repertoire. Like, I don't want y'all to get it fucked up like all I can do is knock a nigga teeth off. I want y'all to see the skill set. And he showed it, and it was a beautiful thing, man. So I just think he'd eventually catch Devin Haney. I'm not saying he stops him, but he'd catch Devin Haney a lot. And Devin Haney, even though he's a, you know, a naturally back foot fighter, I think he'd be fighting uncomfortably off the back foot in spurts of that fight when it was supposed to, if they fight. I think it'd be like, ooh, dude, he'd be a little bit more apprehensive. And it'll throw off his timing. That's another thing. The kid has timing and speed. That is Devin Haney. That is very hard to deal with. That is very hard to deal with. It's like he's catching, he's stepping in fast, launching a jab, and before the dude even throws the hook back, before he's even have his hand, his, you know, his arm and his fist in position to punch, Devin Haney's already out of range. Timing beats speed, but how do you deal with somebody who has speed and timing? You know, this kid is incredible, man, and I think, you know, y'all booing him last night. He did what he had to survive. He had to survive. I don't know, motherfuckers is not trying to, you're not, when Sergio Martinez fought Chavez Jr., Martinez had to snap in his punch to sit in the pocket and bang, even when he had no legs up under him. And that was in the 12th round. Devin Haney is not a puncher. So y'all just expect this man to sit in there and just bang it out with a dude who clearly has a far bigger punch than him. Like, what is wrong with y'all? I don't get you dudes, man. Like, he's not exposed. didn't get exposed. He got caught. That's what happens in boxing. You get caught. Floyd has been getting caught in fights for I don't know how long. Does that mean he's not possibly the best defensive fighter of all time? No. I need y'all to understand, when you are boxing, you are fighting people. It's only a few people walking this planet who can even deal with you. So when you start rising up in the rankings like that, to the point where you're at title contention status and a world champion, the motherfuckers you're fighting are somewhat to a lesser degree on your level. If they're not on your level, they're levels above the other motherfuckers who are waiting to get into this spot. So they know how to set up punches. They know how to place a shot on your chin. You're gonna get touched. That's just the nature of the fucking sport. Like, Jesus Christ. Nobody can get touched now. Nobody can get punched in their face. You're just supposed to have a flawless victory. Like, y'all dudes is a trip with this shit. Do I see him beating Teofimo Lopez? I think it's a 50-50 fight, but I edge Teofimo. And I do not see him beat. I don't think he beats Lomachenko. I don't think he beats Lomachenko. Even the Lomachenko that we saw with Teofimo. He's not gonna have to worry about the power of a Devin Haney. He's not gonna have to worry about him with that. He's not gonna have to worry about that with him. Like, all right, cool. You don't punch like this motherfucker over here, so all right, cool. There's gonna be a chess match. And I don't see him he's not a better chess player than Lomachenko. He's a very good one. He's a great chess player, but not like Lomachenko. I'd have Lomachenko. Lomachenko has the power. Lomachenko stopped Jorge Linares. Even though he was dropped. Got back up and stopped. Even after he got dropped, he got right back up. He wasn't hurt. He got right back up. So even in punching power, Lomachenko has the edge. Not even the edge, he's the bigger puncher of the two. He moved up and did that. So I got Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko is the better puncher, or the bigger, and just the better boxer. He's not gonna be able to outspeed and outtime Lomachenko. I do not see that happening. Nonetheless, it'd be a great fight that I would love to see. Y'all gotta get out of this. Oh, he got exposed shit, man. Just because he got clipped. Like, you dudes is a trip, man. He put up a great fight last night, a very entertaining fight, and we should be appreciative of that. All this exposed shit, man. Shut the fuck up. He did not get exposed. He won the fight. He won. And that's what it is, man. I'm out.